Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today, Tower of Fantasy. This is a shared open world RPG that's apparently a whole lot like Genshin Impact. We're going to jump in here, we're going to customize some characters, create some characters, and see what's available. I don't know much about Genshin Impact, so I don't know much about the gameplay in this game. So if you want to leave a comment, if you want to tell me why I should be interested or excited about it, please feel free. For now, however, we're just going to do this thing. We're going to jump in. We're going to look what's available and hopefully have a good time. And that said, check the timestamps below. You will be able to navigate the video with ease if you do that. I'm going to start by customizing the female characters. And we're going to have a look at the presets here, see all the options. Basically, look at every single thing that's available. And then at the end, we're going to randomize. And then after that, we're going to look at some user or community submitted characters. It's really cool when games do this. It's really, really cool. I love it when we get to see what other creative people end up making. So we're going to do that for female, then we'll do that for male, and that'll be that. And again, you can find everything by just clicking on the timestamps. Then hopefully you'll be able to leave satisfied. So with that all out of the way, let's get started on female. And I just want to say right off the bat, I love the designs here. These are the presets that they give us. These are the official presets, and what I'm like a big fan of here is the fact that every single one of these basically looks like it could be a main character in a game, in an anime series, in something like that. I think it's fantastically done. It's really, really cool. And it's the same thing for the community uploaded ones, because they get upvoted and then the good ones rise to the top. So you'll see some really fantastic characters there. But basically you get to pick a preset here, and then you just get to customize from that preset. You get to start. You also got the emote buttons over here.
Let's go when you're ready.
That's basically all you can do. That's the same on all of them. The voice is the same on all of them as well. I don't really know what the point is, but you know, there it is. So we're just going to start on the default one here. Appearance, you get to actually pick a base suit. I'm assuming that this is just like a small selection of what's going to be available. I imagine that they will add a whole bunch of new ones, whether they are attainable in-game through gameplay means, or whether they're in the in-game store, or in loot boxes, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how Genshin Impact works, so I don't know how this is going to work. But again, I imagine this is only a small selection. And you will see that these outfits are the same as the outfits that we just saw on the templates over here. So it's not like it's anything different. However, you do get to change the colors here. I like this style of color selection. You don't force people to fiddle around with sliders that are overly confusing. I think this is cool. You can sort of gravitate towards the part of this circle that you like. It's nice. It's nice. You know, it's a good, simple system. And then you get to just change it back. Oh, well, I mean, you're supposed to be able to just change it back to the default one. I don't know. If you do like your sliders with saturation, brightness, and all that other stuff, you can fiddle around here. And I will say, from a little bit of experimenting that I did, you can actually get some slightly brighter colors by sort of messing with these. Like you can definitely do a little bit more, and it can look a little bit like, you know, flashier or whatever, and it's up to you. It's up to you. And then the way it works here is you either choose the whole thing like this, or you go custom, and then you can choose the 3 different parts. You can see they highlight when you select them. So if you want to like make something really spectacular, there's a good chance that you're going to want to mess with these sliders and sort of take it from there, because yeah, as you know, you'll have much more flexibility, as you can see over there. Because if you know, if you wanted to do like a black dye like I just did there, it's not possible with this. See? And that's the same for all the outfits. So I'm not going to go through every single one of these. I mean, I can show you sort of quickly where the dyeable sections are by selecting this. You can see that's the outside of the jacket. That's the inside of the jacket at the back there. And then this one will be the little accessory over there, which is to say that there's not much to change on this one, as you can see. And then the same goes for these. This one, you can already tell there's going to be quite a tiny amount of stuff to change. That's the accents on the boots and on the dress over here. That's the outer part of the dress, and this is no doubt the inner part, yeah. And then the little bra. This outfit. The jacket. This is the top, I think? Yeah, this is the top. Or the shirt, I suppose you could call it. And this is literally just that one little strap behind her back and the knee pads. And on this outfit, this is a cool outfit. I don't know, I like this one. That's the accent on the shoes, the top, the back, everywhere else. They don't actually allow you to... There you go. I was about to say turn it all the way. It's just a slightly janky system. This is the full jacket. And that'll be the legs. Cool. I kind of like that. I actually really like how this is sort of a gradient here. And it sort of gets darker at the top. That's nice. That's nice. And then the final outfit. Not sure what's changing here. Oh, it's here. It's here on the... That's a teeny weeny little one. Wow. And they put that as the main one. That's the back or inner color. And this will have to be the outer color. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's it. Again, if you want to fully customize stuff, you're probably going to have to do that. Then you get to pick accessories. Now, I'm going to say straight off, these are the same on every outfit. Like you can see these ones over here. There's only 3 at the moment. And if I switch the outfit to, say, for instance, this one, it's the same 3. Okay, so you get to move them around a little bit, and you get to change their size a little bit. I want to say fiddling with them is probably going to be a little weird. Like this, you most likely don't want to do that too much, but whatever. Because if you do that, then it just clips through the hair, and it sits too loosely on the face, and it just looks weird. It just looks strange, basically. But yeah, that's kind of nice. It's nice that they give you an option to put accessories on. However, the selection is just not that great at the moment. I don't know if the males have the same ones, but yeah. Then here we have the actual body settings. Now, it matters what you pick here, because, you know, some of them will look better and or worse with certain body proportions. As an example, if you change in the bust or boob size here, you're not going to see much of it. But if you change it on this one, you're going to get the full effect. So let's take one that, yeah, this one, that shows everything off nicely. And then let's change the body shape a little bit. So head. Yeah. Yeah, why not? You get to change the head. Neck. Bust 1. Yeah, guys. There you go. You can do... And bust 2. Busts get 2 different sliders. You're welcome. Okay? Height 1. Height 2. Height 3. I am impressed by this. I love the fact that you have basically teeny weeny and like Amazonian princess. It's like there's a big difference between those two. It's a full head, a big head difference. Then skin color. I sort of jumped down before I did the skin color. I apologize, but I was just excited to get to the sliders. What can I say? You can go pretty dark here. Regardless of what this might look like, it actually gets pretty dark down at the bottom. They give you some sort of grayer ones, some lighter ones, and then some darker ones. And it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. And then some decent tans. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's good options. I also want to say that on some of these menus, you will notice that it's kind of easy to miss stuff. Like here, for instance, there's nothing else. But oftentimes, you have to scroll by like clicking and dragging. You can sort of clearly tell it was maybe made for a mobile device or something like that. The interface is a little janky. And that's just a warning for anyone that's using this themselves and trying to customize a character themselves, because you might miss stuff. Next up, hair. I like this hair system. I'm going to say it just straight up. I was talking about modular hair recently, right? And I was talking about the idea of taking different parts, like the front, the top, the back, and combining them into the hairstyle that you want. This has that system. This has modular hair. I go on about it quite a lot, and I sort of mention it a lot. It's also got really nice hair physics. I mean, okay, you guys have already seen the jiggle physics. It's there, but like the hair physics are just as nice. It's incredibly well done. And I've been told that the system requirements for this relatively low. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. So decent hairstyles here. It's nice. It's a nice selection. There are some really interesting styles. And here's the example, by the way. You might not notice that you can actually scroll them. Like, see, I mean, I didn't even see those ones at the top now because I had it scroll down. I was on this. See, so you click and drag and then it scrolls. That's cute. These are all very nice styles. These are just the regular sort of pre-made styles you get to pick from. And I'm going to get to custom in just a moment. Then you get to pick the accessories over here. They're cool. They're nice. I guess they could look kind of nice if you customize them fully. You have options for the hair colors over here. And I'm going to cover this before I jump into the custom styles because there's sort of a lot going on here. Top, rear, and shade. Right? So this is just the basic color. And honestly, this gives you a better look at it. Right? This gives you a better look at it. I'm not going to go through every one of the hairstyles and show you. You can use your imagination to sort of picture what's going to happen and how it's going to look. But basically, you get to pick the colors like this. And it sort of affects it differently in different ways. You even get to change the color of that sort of the shading, the reflection, I guess you could call it, on the head. It's very weird because usually you don't get to customize stuff like that. From what I can tell, unless it's in custom, you don't get to change the color of these things. Let's just have a look. No, you don't. So these are just presets, so you'd have to work around it and make something that you want for these accessories. But every style has at least these 3 settings, and if you want to do it custom, you can actually do a lot more with it. You can change the gradients a whole lot. It's kind of a cool system, you know? It's kind of a cool system, and if you really fiddle with it, you can make some super interesting stuff, like super interesting. But again, like, you're gonna have to be a little creative with it. Me, yeah, I'm not always that creative, but this is really kind of cool. Like, if you make something with that green instead. Where's the green? Oh, the red. Yeah, that's nice. So, that's the way you do it. It's me, okay. I always like default to black hair. Black short hair. Everyone knows me when it comes to character creation. Anyway, a lot of different colors, but the exciting part about the hair customization is actually the custom system. So what you get to do is you get to pick a custom front, middle, and back, right? So if you pick in front, then you're working on this piece here. It's like, you could call it the fringe, right? There are a bunch of different options here. I will note that there are not that many super short ones. There are some that are sort of like, you know, shorter, but for the most part, they have longer hair here. But you get to pick one, and then based on what you pick, let's take this one, you get to change the middle stuff. You can see that's sort of like the accents, you could call it. Let's take these ones. Then you get to pick the back. And this is pretty impactful. You know? You get to... Let's just zoom out a little bit here. It's kind of difficult. I don't know. The zoom in is a little janky as well. You get to like fully customize the hairstyle in any way you want. Which means the combinations, I'm not going to say are endless, but they are plentiful. So you can sort of mess with a longer style at the back, bigger pigtails at the back, and then less at the front if you want. Smaller hair at the front, you know. Or you could mess with like making it like full length everywhere, long. Again, like I said, there's not that much in terms of the styles at the front here, but it's definitely 100% one of the better hair customization systems that I've seen in a game. There's just a lot of options. Okay, so it's going to be difficult for me to show you all of them, but you get the idea. You get to customize all 3 different parts. It's cool. It's cool. The presets might give you more joy, just because they come with colors that sort of look good with that style, and I feel like, you know, you can't go wrong with them. I mean, this is kind of cool. Like, the fact that you get those little weird star things in your hair. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. So that's the hair. It's good. It's a nice system. Facial features. There's a lot here. First things first, presets. There's a bunch here. You can zoom in on the face. These are just the face presets. It's not eyes alone, it's the whole face. You'll see the facial structure is changing a little bit. And it includes everything, like, you know, as you can see, the eyebrows and stuff like that as well. The sizes. Let me see if I can just take a hair that maybe doesn't cover the face so much. So that we have a little bit more visible. That's a good one. Then you can sort of see the eyebrows as well. It covers the entire spectrum, basically, of what you'd want from your anime character, you know? But if you want to choose the presets, you can actually customize. I love it when they do this. I love it when they give you these types of sliders where you can slide this dot around. I'm not sure what this is actually called. There's probably a name for this, but it gives you a whole lot more freedom over what you want. And if you go in the middle, it's the safe bet. You know? So that's the face size. Cheekbones. Once again, you get the sliders. You can see the cheekbones are changed. It's subtle, but let me tell you, if you fiddle with all of these sliders and you put them in the wrong places, it won't be so subtle anymore and your character will look like a hideous monstrosity. I'm just saying. That's the cheeks at the bottom. It sort of makes her more gaunt and, well, adds a little bit more puff to the cheek. Chin. You can also barely see that, but it makes a difference. Lower cheeks. That's over here. On that side. Lower jaw. This is an important one. It's usually the back. Yeah, it's the back. Lower lip. I mean, that's more like the chin, I feel, but anyway. And front and back. So front and back is basically just the I don't know, it's like the balance of the jawbone, I think. It's kind of hard to sort of place exactly what it is, but yeah, there you go. There's a lot of different options here. Eyes. The eyes, man, oh, brace yourselves. There's a lot to choose from here. Eyebrows, kind of cute. Lots of different ones. You get to change the color by itself. And I think that it's a difficult one because, you know, when you change it away from your hair, you can sort of look, if you're using the default dyes, you can sort of look where your hair color is. It's like, you know, over here somewhere maybe. I'm not sure exactly where, but you can sort of look where it is and try get the same one. Or you can just go crazy and sort of make it whatever you want. I mean, it looks kind of good if you have dark brows with that. But yeah, a bunch of different eyebrow styles. The fun part, however, is the eye shape and the eyeball. And even the enhanced eyes, all of it. They all combine quite nicely to give you, once again, a huge amount of customization. Because you can get basically every which emotion here. Every one you want. You can make like angry looking characters, sad looking characters, concerned and worried looking characters, kawaii characters. Like you can do everything. Look at the different shapes here and how they come together. Like, you know, if you take one of the more like sinister ones or harsh looking ones over here, and then you sort of modify. Wow, this is kind of creepy. And you sort of modify it in the way you want, and then also add like some nice you know, eyeball customization to it, then you're gonna leave with something fantastic. Now, what I'm actually gonna do is, as much as I want to show that off, I'm gonna take a bigger eye so that we can see the eyeball in its entirety. This is really weird. They give you so many options for something that's so tiny. So I'm assuming you're gonna see your character up close, okay? Because it's crazy. Look at that. Look at that. There's like there's stars in these, there's different reflections in these, and then you'll see over here in enhanced eyes, there's all these special designs and stuff you get to choose from. And then on top of that, you get to change the pupils entirely. And let me tell you that this actually makes for some pretty gnarly looking random characters. Like really, like some pretty crazy looking random characters. You can even do this. Yeah. You can just remove it entirely. I had a look at this before I started the video because, you know, how could I not? you can just flip them off. It's like the eyes, they're gone. They're gone. Who needs eyes? Who needs eyes? And then, yeah, advanced or enhanced eyes. They are the special designs. They kind of cool. There's a bunch of interesting looking ones here. I'm not sure if the position in here. Yeah, it does. It does. So this affects the design of the enhanced eyes. So like I want to say I've sort of messed it up a little bit here. I'm putting it all in the middle again, but it still looks a little weird. Maybe I can let's just pick a default one again. Yeah, it still looks a little weird. Okay, so there's sort of like a cross over here. You get to choose the colors on it as well. I don't know what that is. This is like a snake eye or something. This is like a half moon. I don't know. There's a heart. Can I change the color a little bit? There's a lot of different colors here. As you can see, you get to customize 4 different colors on this teeny weeny little eye. Let's choose like a white on this. Where's the heart color? There it is. There it is. Make that red. Wow. Wow. Okay. So basically, if you take this one and make it black, I'm just showing you guys what is actually possible here. And then you go back to eye shape. And then you do... No, not eye shape. You go to eyeballs. And then you do this. This. Yeah. I mean, that's not scary at all. Wow. Wow. Okay, now we know what's possible, guys. Now we know what's possible. So, the enhanced ones, yeah, there's a bunch of different ones here. That's kind of interesting, split down the middle. There's a twirly whirl. It's kind of hard. I can't zoom in further. Another half moon. This one looks like it actually has clouds in the eyes. Yeah, it does. That's kind of cool. There's like lightning in that one. I'm basically looking at this and not at this because I can't zoom in far enough there to actually sort of appreciate what it looks like. And this looks like a Dragon Ball. If I choose the colors right, then we've got a Dragon Ball for ourselves here. Then, on top of that, you can do left and right individually. Not going to show you that. You will see when we start randomizing. I think almost every character that you randomize will have the heterochromia of some, you know, shape or form. It'll all be there. So that's, yeah, I mean, wow. If you aren't already impressed by this, man, yeah, stick around. It's gonna get better. Accessories. I don't know why they have it saying accessories. Then when you click on it, it changes to nose. But this is actually the nose settings. You can kind of mess your character up hugely with this as well. By the way, here's the nose settings. And the mouth. The mouth is like, it's actually even more insane. You'll see when we get there. Mouth. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I'm not even joking. I'm so sorry. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like it's hideous. It's hideous. I love how it protrudes. It actually just looks completely wrong. There we go. Back to normal. Phew, saved. Markings. Once again, this just keeps impressing. Like, there's just so much you can do with this system. So with this... like, can I just say how creative this actually is? So this is not a mustache. This is a crescent moon that is being positioned, or at least placed, to look like a mustache, as you can see over there. 2 of them are sliding together to create that. Once again, crazy what you can do. So you get to pick one of these, right? These are the default positions that they put them in. And then you get to move it around. I'm not sure where that one is. It looks like it's on the cheek. It's under there. Plaster. You get to move it around, right? This is on the forehead. Is it? Yeah, it's the whole face at the top. You get to move it around. You get to sort of customize it almost entirely. That's just a beauty spot. Freckles under the eyes. And it's insane because you get to change basically every aspect of it. Once again, this game suffers from the regular thing where for some reason face paint always has to be like low-ish quality. It takes a moment to load, then it refreshes, but for again whatever reason, every time you move away and you come back, it like blurs it up entirely. That's cool. It's like little fangs. Again, this is not actually what it is. They just position it there to make it look like that. Little crosses under the eyes. I mean, sure. Again, if you wait a moment, you'll see it'll crisp up. There you go. It's slightly better. Still not great, though. Yeah. I mean, sure, that's exactly what I was looking for. A pig snout. Why not? Why not? A pig snout in my anime game. So you pick one. Then you can change the color, of course. We'll make it red for now. Custom color as well, obviously. Then you get to actually modify the position entirely. You get to change the angle, and you get to change the size. So you get to make it massive, move it around. Then you can actually also do the symmetry system, where it puts the 2 together, and you can sort of put them where you want them, just based on the way you move it around. It's a great system. I've seen games with stuff like this in, with like good and sort of in-depth tattoo and marking systems. But this one, like in all honesty, is just kind of fantastic. It gives you a lot of options, and if you really mess around with it and you really sort of, you know, fiddle with it, you could probably make something pretty crazy and unique. Like, the character creation world is your oyster in this situation, right? It really is. You can do a whole lot with it. So I'll leave that up to you guys. Make some cool characters, upload them so I can check them out. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. So that's it for markings. And that actually brings us sort of to the end of what you can do here, which is to say it brings us to the exciting part of this video. I've been waiting for this. There's a lot of options, okay? This is a lot of options. A lot. Especially for a game like this where I'm not even sure how much it matters. But I don't know. I don't know. But now comes the cool part. We're going to randomize. And let me just say, you're going to see some really crazy stuff here. And then we're going to look at the user-created stuff. Then we'll jump onto mail. So here we go. Check. Oh, God. It's already looking good. It's already looking good. Now, I want to just show you, like, everything's changing. Everything is changing here. You are getting the size of the body, the bust, the head, the neck. Then you have the eyes, the hair, the accessories, the colors, all completely random. Look at the eye positioning here, for instance. The head shape, the head size, the color on the eyes. It is one of the, like, that's a fantastic character. Wow. Look at that. With the like goggles on the hair. What the heck, you know? That's super cool. That's super cool. And again, this is the kind of stuff, by the way, that I just want to point out. I'm trying to look quickly where it is. There you go. That sort of, it just looks better, you know? I think I might have missed these two. But like, as an example, with these and the goggles on and this outfit on, it just looks like it's sort of, this just looks like a default character that they would give you here. Like a fantastic preset. Looks like a pre-made, oh wow, did you see those eyes? This is great. This is great. Man, that's a perfect color. I love that pink. Wait, where's that? You see, I'm seeing stuff here that I've never seen before. Hold on just a second. Must be in here. Where did those glasses go? Did they just disappear? There's a cap. What? Ah. Oh my god. A new discovery has been made. Okay, guys. Wow. I didn't know this. I'm sorry. In my research before I started the video, I did not even realize that the different hairstyles have different stuff that they can do and add. So there you go. That adds even more. Yeah, you guys are going to love this. This game's free to play, huh? You can jump in here anytime and you can give this a try. So one of these hairstyles here had those glasses on the head. And that's just kind of sick. And this is also a unique one. Okay, so let's just keep randoming. We'll see more of that stuff. There they are again. There they are. So when I go to here, they just disappear. That's a bug. It's fine. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that nice blue. So yeah, needless to say, there's a bunch of really, really interesting styles that you can set up here. And those are like, they just keep disappearing. Why are they not there? Oh, anyway. And I mean, yeah, some of them are nightmare fuel, of course. But others look really good. So there you go. That's the randomize. Now we're going to jump into the user-made ones. The community skins. That's sick. I mean, the eyes look a little weird, but the rest of it's sick. That's cool. Is there something going on here with the color palettes? I feel like this is using some other smart color selection system where they're matching the color of the hair and the accessories and stuff. I think they are. I think that this is more deliberate than it seems. It might not be completely random. It might have some weird, like, system running. Yeah, these glasses. The elusive pink glasses. I don't know where to find them. But it's really cool. Okay, so now we're going to jump into the community uploads and we're going to have a look. They're all called Mysterious Wanderer. They don't want you to put custom names in because, well, you know, that leads to abuse. You click on them. It takes a moment. It loads it for you. And you get to look at it. I am not sure who all these characters are. Like, for instance, I mean, this, you guys can tell who this one is. Who it's supposed to be, at least. And to be honest, I'm not sure how they did the blindfold on both sides. My guess is that they have, like, a tattoo or marking on the one side that makes it... Yeah, they do. Look, this is so smart, dude. This is so smart. Look. That makes it look like the 2B blindfoldy type thing, you know? Isn't that super smart? Yeah, the answer is yes, that's super smart. It's genius, actually. Yeah, so that's a cool character. I don't know who all of these are, so you're gonna have to just, like, excuse me for that fact. I can tell this one is supposed to be like Hinata from Naruto, right? Awesome looking character. Awesome looking character. But these are much what you'd expect, you know? And these have a lot of upvotes, by the way. You can tell that a lot of people have browsed here and sort of, you know, just expressed their opinions. Like, this character is super cute. Wow. Wow. See, here they're using the big head to their advantage. It just looks fantastic. It just fits, you know? Now, the one thing I think that sort of holds the system in this specific case back a little bit would probably be the lack of outfits. But again, that's something that it's just, you know, right here. This is the character creator. It's something that will not apply to the entire game, because there will be more outfits in the entire game. So we're going to look at those for now. That's it. Some cool ones here. I mean, I specifically like this one a lot, as you could have guessed. And I like the Hinata one a lot as well. It's really cool. If you guys want to tell me who these other ladies are, go ahead. Go ahead. Please, please. Now, we're going to jump into the males. It's time for male customization. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't import. I don't want to ruin it. Okay, here we go. I don't want to spoil it. Male presets. Let's check them out. These are cool. These are cool. I also like how they sort of mirror their female counterparts. You will notice that the outfits are pretty similar. Like, this one is the same as the one on the female one. This one's also the same. I mean, as much the same as it can be, if you know what I'm saying. There are probably going to be not far fewer, but fewer interesting options on male. It's just, unfortunately, the way of things. But, you know, we're still going to have a look and probably enjoy it. So, presets. We'll just take the basic one and we're going to start with that. The outfits. Wait, was that one used there? Huh. I like that outfit. Okay. That's sick. Wow. I don't know why, but like this weird collar, and then the fact that it's sleeveless, and then the fact that he's got these, like, what do you even call that? Like arm warmers on? It looks great. And then the cargo pants and the boots and stuff, the chunky boots, the belt with all the pockets. This is just a great design. I didn't mean to change the color there. That just happened naturally. It's just a great design. Yeah, I dig it. So those are the outfits. And this one, I mean, this is all about the abs. I hope we get to customize the abs a little bit. Yeah, just spice things up a little bit. I want to choose this one though. I really like this. Now, the way you change the color on this, and again, for those that watch the female stuff and now are watching the male stuff, I'm going to explain everything again. It's just the way I do things, because I know people like to use the timestamps to jump around the video, so it would be best if I just explained everything everywhere, in case you sort of happen to find yourself here right off the bat. These are nice colors. Like, every one of these, anywhere I go on this slider, this is just a nice selection. Like for instance, this orange looks really cool, and then like the yellow looks great, and the red looks really nice. But basically the way this works is you get to do a default color by selecting it off this radial wheel over here, and it changes the entire outfit's color for you. It's sort of a all-round setting. But if that doesn't tickle your fancy bone enough, you get to actually do custom, which allows you to fully customize all the different parts of the outfit. Now I'm going to quickly jump between the outfits to just show you which parts are customizable. Again, these are probably just the like initially available outfits. There are most likely going to be more at some point in the game. I don't know how you're going to get them or whatever, but you know, these are just the ones available right from the start. They have a lot to customize, and the way you do it here is pretty flexible. I always say that this system is in many ways better because it shows you the color. You don't have to fiddle with the saturation and the brightness and stuff, because sometimes this requires a slightly more deft hand, a slightly more delicate touch, but to make it look, you know, good. But it does give you more flexibility if that is what you're after. So, like, you know, let's make this like a darker gray. Okay, not completely black. It looks a bit weird if you go there. So if you make it like a darker gray, you can change the color entirely if you want, obviously. But let's do that, and then I'll show you the next color. That's the straps. Let's go with like a yellow. That's kind of nice, you know, bright, because it's a nice little accent or highlight. And then the third one, this will be the vest. So for this, you want something complementary. The red is pretty nice and complementary, I'd say, in this specific situation. You don't want to go too bright because you want the yellow to be the bright part. And then there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Do you actually, is that the same as the shoes? Is that also the shoes? No, it's not. You don't get to customize the shoes, unfortunately. You're stuck with that. So yeah, you get to customize the different parts of the outfit, and it's the same for all of these, where basically, if I pull this up here, you'll see we change in the text over there, then we change in the skull, and then we probably change in the shirt, yeah, and then the rest of it is set. But if we go over here, then it changes it all at the same time. So it gives you less to customize, but it gives you an easier way of doing it. Next outfit. Overall color. This one you're actually customizing the shoes. You can see down there the shoes are changing. Kind of nice. Yeah, yeah. But then the different parts, that's the accent on the arm and then on the pouch and then the knee pads as well. This one is going to be the collar and the shoes. And this one's going to be the shirt. There you go. So first this one. Looks like we get to customize. Even, dude, it's kind of weird how they do this. Also, he looks like he has... Yeah, he does have robotic legs. That's very interesting. Huh. Spikes on the bottom of his shoes as well. Cool. They give you like different sections. Like now we get in the tops of the boots and the scarf and the jacket, but like nothing else. It's very weird. So custom. There's the scarf. Make the scarf like a bright color or something. There you go. Straps and the boots. Make them black. Or dark gray. And then the jacket. Yeah, for some reason I'm just like digging the red right now. There you go. It's nice. Next one. All round, they give you a lot of nice options here. Tops of the shoes again. A couple of straps on the legs. And the jacket. A lot of different colors on the jacket there. Like it's a lot of space, real estate to customize. This stripe over here. Again, this could be some interesting. Like this could lead to some interesting designs. Do like white and blue or white and red. Make like a medic design. I don't know. There you go. Kind of cool. And then the final one. Much like the previous one. We'll check this out. Wow, that's not a lot. That's the little dot there and over there and maybe on the back as well. Let's check. Nah. There you go. The straps and then the front of the boots. And this one's the jacket. Okay, so we'll take this outfit for now and we'll move on to the accessories. So now we've discovered that with the accessories, you get to sort of move this around a little bit and change the size a little bit. But we've discovered that with the hair accessories, when we get there now, they are based on the different hairstyles. So I would have said like maybe different outfits have different accessories, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know if that's maybe something that'll come later or whatever, but just keep in mind that sometimes you got to flick through different options. But we got these goggles here. We've got a headband. You can't really see it under the hair so nicely, and they've got an eye patch. It's cool. It's cool. And you get these customization options. Usually if you make it a bit bigger or whatever, it ends up like looking a little weird. So I'd say leaving it on the smallest or the default size just looks more natural overall. But there you go. Shape. This is the character customization, the body for the most part. You get to do skin color. I mentioned during the female customization, there are decent shades here. Like you get all the different types of regular skin color, but then you also get enough on the darker side of things to make it look natural and to be able to make a nice looking character of any shade. I think it's fine. And I also think it's fine that they don't give you the unnatural colors. Please, I don't want no RGB slider for my skin color. It looks stupid. Well, it depends on the game, of course. Sometimes you can do some fun stuff with it, but in this game it would look a little weird. Anyway, head size, neck. I'm going to say, like, I think that the female heads could go bigger than the male heads. Neck, I mean, yeah, and then bust. It's the chest muscles, basically. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice that you get to change it. Then you get to change the height. I love the difference here. I think it's great how big a difference there is. He's basically been lost in his collar. That's great. That's great. That's perfect. There you go. Okay, moving on to hair. Let's just leave this on default. Now, this is a fantastic hair system. I love it. I love this hair system. It's modular. I keep talking about this in all my videos. I keep talking about it because I like the idea of it. Basically, you get to do the presets, right? They give you a preset style and color to match, right? And they give you a color that sort of works with it, you know? They give you a color that sort of looks nice with it. I just want to mention that there are less hairstyles on male than female. But basically, you get to do that, and then you get to change the color of it, but you get to change 3 different colors, right? So you get to do the top color, you get to do the rear color, which is also the first highlight, and then you do get to do the shading, which is that sort of reflection there, the sort of lighting on it, which doesn't always have a massive impact, but it can have a big impact if you do a custom color. So basically, if you make, let's say, all of this black, right? Let's say all of it like this, and then you make that a certain color, then it's going to stand out so much more. You see? Kind of cool. It's kind of nice. I would say you should rather go for a slightly more natural looking black like that. It looks a little weird. Anyway, basically you get to customize a whole lot of it, right? You get to change a whole lot of your colors and stuff, but it doesn't end there. If you go into their custom system, you get to actually change the front, middle, and back styles of the hair as well, which we'll get to in just a moment. Firstly, I've shown you the colors, so we're going to pick just a style here, and then I'll show you the different accessories that you can throw on there. These are mostly the same as the female ones, but I want to mention that there are actually different ones on different styles. So if I keep going through here, I'm not sure if it's the same for male. No. Okay. So okay. I sort of set that up for failure, didn't I? On female, you have different hairstyles, and some of them can't equip some of these, and some others have different ones to equip, so they have unique ones. So you should go fishing around and see what you can do with it. Anyway, with the default styles, you can do some interesting stuff, but if you go for custom, you can actually go crazy with it, because you get to change the front style, and that's basically like your fringe over here, and you get to change it to anything. You can sort of choose the Sephiroth style over here, and then you could probably go to back and find like a nice long ponytail, much like you would expect to see on him. I don't actually know what Sephiroth rocks nowadays, but it seems like, unfortunately, the males don't have all that much in terms of long hair. And then middle has absolutely nothing. That's kind of disappointing. Yeah, I mean, me going on about how cool this system is and then them giving a poor showing on the male side of things is... it's unavoidable, I'm sorry. But basically, you get to pick... On male now, it seems like you get to pick front and back, and not middle. And again, if you want to see good hair, please go to the female section. The females have nice hair, like really nice hair. So front, we pick this one. It's like a sort of up style, swept back. Then you get to change the length at the back. It's still modular and it's still great, okay? I'm going to stand by what I said. I think it's still pretty great. It's nice that you get to customize it. You get to make your own hairstyle, dude. It's like a hairstyle workshop. I like it. I personally like this style. I think this looks really nice. Then you still get to change the colors any which way you want. So if you want to go for like a dark hairstyle, like gradient full, let's take the color, the brightness down. Rear color, let's bring that down a little bit. See, that's kind of sick, right? Then you get to change the shading color to make it anything you want. Like, you can make it match your outfit here by making it yellow. See? This is kind of cool. It's kind of nice. Then you still get to put some, like, accessories on to make it really pop, you know? There you go. Like, pop. It's a cool system. The females, they seem to get the better deal. Let's just say that. The females seem to get way more in terms of customization options, which is unfortunate, but hey, it's whatever. I think most people, statistics will probably say that most people are going to make female characters in this anyway, so you are most likely going to be in a minority if you pick a male. Anyway, that's it for the male hair customization. There's a lot of stuff to do here. Again, I recommend you jump in for yourself and check it out, because you could probably figure something pretty cool out. I'm going to pick a style that doesn't cover the face too much, just because we are going to look at the face options next. There you go. Facial features. So, you get to pick face presets here. I'll zoom in as much as I can. Some decent presets, decent options. Yeah, like you can see, for instance, the eyes, they do it for you. They sort of pre-heterochromia it for you, right? You can do this yourself. This is something you can make yourself. But, you know, if you want to choose a preset and sort of go with that, that's cool too. We're going to go with the basic one, and then I'm going to show you how the customization works. Let's zoom in again. it uses this cool round slider here, where you get to basically change everything at once. It's the face size. You get to make a bigger face, smaller face, thinner face, thicker face. It's whatever. I can leave it in the middle, but I'll leave it to you to sort of decide where you want to go with that. Cheekbones. You can see where the cheekbones are. Lots of options with that. Lower jaw. Chin. Ooh. Dude, I like how the chin moves. On the male, the chin actually, it has a lot more movement. Like, you can really go crazy. I think the randomizer on male is going to be fantastic. Lower cheeks. Lower jaw. You mess with these, you can make something pretty hideous. I'm almost certain. But, again, I'll leave that to you. Like, look at this. Look at this. If we go for, like, cheekbones. If we go for, like, face size. Drag it down a little bit. And then we go for chin. My god, look at that sharp chin. Dude. Holy crap. It's like a pickaxe. Insane. Insane. You get to do front back. That's actually doing something here with the jawline. I'm not sure exactly what it's doing, but like cheek and jaw. And then lower lip is the last option that we didn't look at yet. It's sort of the lower chin. Well, we didn't completely look at. So yeah, you get to really, like, I don't know, man. You get to really mess up the face if you want to. I'm always weary of stuff like this. It's kind of difficult to get something looking good. Then, eyebrows. Eye options are pretty significant because I feel like they have the biggest effect. Like they basically change the way your character is perceived entirely. You can make your character look happy, sad, angry, worried, anything. You get to change the color individually from the hair. So if you want, you know, black, you can go black. And I think that black's always a solid choice for eyebrows. It just looks natural, you know. Less options than female, once again. The female have some slightly weirder ones, but it's fine. It's fine. And then you get to change the up-down. Yeah, you get to put them, like, right there. That actually looks kind of nice when they're closer to the eye. But I'm going to move them away a little bit because we're about to customize the eye shape. Eye shape, also pretty impactful. I don't like that they zoom this out every time I change something. Pretty impactful because, again, it changes the look and feel of your character's face almost entirely. Almost entirely. Oh yeah, that's kind of cute. Wow. But this is not the end of it. So if I pick like something, let's just pick something sort of regular here. You get to move it around even more. Like, I'm just going to say if I pick this one and I move them apart or together. Oh yeah, this is the sunken. Yeah, okay, so. Yeah, listen, guys, I'm the hero of the story. Oh, man. Okay, so, full customization of the eyes. You get to do a whole lot here. Then, when you're done with that, let's pick a slightly bigger one, maybe, so we can see, there we go, so we can see the eyeballs. You get to do the eyeballs. You get to do the eyeballs. It's a lot of customization for something really, really, really small. This is basically choosing the type of, like, glare that you have in the eye. All the different anime options here, all the different ones that you could hope or dream or wish for. Again, I think the females have slightly more. I'm not sure why. But then you get to move these around. I did show this off on the female customization, but you get to take them, like, away completely. Like, if you take this down and down, you can sort of, you know, you can sort of do some really messed up stuff with this. Like, I think on female I was able to completely remove the eyes, but you can do that here as well. Like, you can really mess with it. It'll look kind of messed up. Okay, I'm just saying. Kind of messed up. But then, combined with that, you actually have enhanced eyes over here. These are like special designs that you can pick from. You can do both, or you can do left and right. It's like the regular, like, the ones you'd expect to see, like the snake eyes. This is a half moon or something like that. There's a heart in the eye. And I just want to say, and I'm not going to show this to you entirely, but you can change every single color. I say I'm not going to show it to you, but I will show you, like, which colors you can do. So if you go custom here, let's make it white. Okay. Then let's go for the middle. I'll see if I can change the heart's color. This one we'll leave like a white as well. Oh, that's actually red. There we go. And then this should be the heart. Yeah. So if you want to make a little red heart, you can do that. It's kind of hard to see. Like, I would have liked it if they had given us a size option for that heart. And I think that the best you can do with that is this. But it doesn't really change that much on it, you know? Like, it doesn't really give you, like, I'd like to make that a little bit more visible, you know? But anyway, regardless, Those are the options that you have. You can customize them quite greatly. I like how detailed it is. Like, you're looking from quite a distance away here, but you can actually see the design quite well. You can sort of see, like the spiral one, for instance, you can clearly see the spiral over there, and it looks nice. It's impressive. There's another crescent. Some more sort of snakish eyes. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And again, you can change the colors entirely. You can change them. You can change them. And you can make something pretty cool with it. And you can then change the left and right individually. And do whatever you want. You'll see a lot of this when we start randomizing, right? You'll see a lot of it. Then, accessories. It changes to nose. I don't know why I keep doing. Anyway, here we are. So, nose. Decent options here. I think that's the flare. Yeah, yeah. Front, back. And then the bridge. What is nose 2? Did I even see this on female? I swear that the female options were not as... Huh. Oh, it's nose 1, 2, and 3. Is this like 3 different noses you get to choose from? Right. I was a little confused by this. Anyway, it's whatever. You can customize your character's nose. It's not actually accessories, it's the nose. And the mouth, one of my favorite parts. If it's the same as the female, it's going to be one of my favorite parts. You know, you start off and it's sort of pretty unassuming, you know. You customize the mouth, sure. But then when you start messing with it, and you really start messing with it. Let's see. Nah, you can't. No, okay, it's just weird on female. With the females, you can go like full baboon mouth. On this, not so much. Okay, so this doesn't really go like really out there. But hey, whatever, there's the mouth customization. Markings, pretty cool section this. There's a lot of nice stuff you can do. I will show you when we go to the custom characters, the community characters section. There are people that do really smart stuff with this because you have a huge amount of flexibility. First, you get to choose the design. We're going to look at all the designs quickly. There's like a plaster, a scar. That's not a mustache. You see, this is the perfect example, the prime example. It's not actually a mustache. That's 2 crescent moons put together to make it look like a mustache. It's great. It's great. And again, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I say that the system is insane. It's really, really cool. You get to do so much with it. So you get to choose these options, and they put them sort of where they put them, but you can move them around any which way you want. Right? You can sort of take something, and even though it looks a little pixelated here, it'll load in just a moment. You can sort of take something and then move it around, change the size, mess with the shape, the positioning, stuff like that a lot. And yeah, with all of that, you can actually create some pretty cool stuff. I mean, that's pretty cool. You can just have a pig snout right off the bat. That's great. Bleeding nose. That's cool. So we take something like... What's cool? The blood splat. Then we go position. You get to move it around. You get to change the size over here. And you get to change the angle. But then on top of that, you also get to do symmetry. Or you get to do copy. So basically, you can make some pretty cool stuff. As an example, you wouldn't have expected to do that, would you? Then you can change the color of it. Custom it, make it black. See? It's sick. It's a great system. There are many games that have marking and tattoo systems like this. Some are good, some are bad. This one is decent. It's like, it's right there, solidly in the middle, maybe a bit better than average. It does give you a lot of flexibility in terms of what you can accomplish if you sort of put your mind to it. But for now, we're gonna leave it on off, and then that's gonna wrap it up. We can go back here and we can actually look at the randomize. Fantastic, super cool. The randomize, when you random, it seems to randomize everything. I mean, it's gonna do the outfits, the colors, the accessories. We might even see some new accessories. I saw some new ones on the female side of things that we didn't have access to. And then it changes all the body proportions, the face stuff, the eyes, everything. It's a good randomized system. Like, you will get some unique designs here. I dig it. I really like it. Now, obviously, the character's style is pretty set. Like, you sort of know what you're getting into here with their, and this is the quote that they had, anime-infused style. You sort of know what you're getting into here. It's gonna be a certain type of character that you're making. But, you know, with some decent customization, with some decent character creation know-how, you could make something really interesting. Like, I'm going through some of these here, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this is pretty great. Some of these look really good. And again, I think most of them, if not all of them, have that main character energy, you know? It's just, for some reason or somehow, they managed to build this game and the characters that you can make in it up with that. It's just built in, you know? Every character you make here looks like it could be either a main character or some sort of antagonist in the show, or at least just some important role. Some of them, you know, obviously, when you get the derpy eyes or whatever else, they seem to really like like this guy. I mean, maybe he's a side character that just pops in for a single episode or something like that. But you know, for the most part, there's a lot of cool options here. So that's it. That's the male randomize. I'm pretty impressed. I like it. Then, let's move on to the community designs. Now, you guys are going to have to help me out here. Okay? Much like in my Saints Row video, I just don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, is this guy maybe from Tokyo Ghoul? I don't know. I don't know. You're going to have to help me out. Okay? I mean, I expect to see Naruto. I expect to see Sasuke from Naruto. Is this him? I think this might be him. Yeah. I expect to see some of them. Like, here you go. Look at this. See, like this character is definitely from Naruto, right? Is that Vash the Stampede? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, geez. I think maybe it's someone else, but I mean, I want to say it is. I'm already impressed by this. Damn. Yeah, okay, so everyone makes better characters than me. I don't know how to feel. I don't know whether I like you guys or hate you for this. How funny is it that I think the male ones have far fewer upvotes? I don't know, maybe they do. Far fewer upvotes. Ooh, this one looks cool. This one that I just chose, yeah, that looks kind of cool too. Far more edgy, right? Females are all like colorful and happy looking, and then the males are like all this edgy whites and blacks, but like mostly dark colors. Far more edgy. That's another Sasuke, right? Yeah. There you go. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. You can go, and this is, I'm going to show you now, like right at the end here. But you can go into basically the character lobby. So with that done, that's male out of the way. That's pretty much it for the male customization. You can do a whole lot of cool stuff with it, and I am impressed, much like I was with female. But if you go into the lobby here, then you can look at the latest uploads. You can look at what the people have uploaded here, and you can browse. You know, you can browse. You can choose male, you can choose female, you can choose both together. And it'll give you all the stuff that people have been uploading. And there's a lot. This changes like by the second. Okay. Then you can look at the popularity votes. That's the ones we just looked at now. And you can sort of browse those. Look at the number down here, by the way. Look at the number. And you can go through them. You know, you must understand that a lot of these design... Oh my god, that's Rei Ayanami. Isn't it? Is it? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's beautiful. A lot of these, you must understand, have been recently uploaded, so maybe they didn't rise to the top just yet. So you get to browse through here, and the appearance hall is something worth visiting. Like, look at this one, for instance. That's really interesting. Got like a cover over the mouth. Here's a bloody looking one. You're gonna see a lot of characters here that you recognize, and it's cool. It's once again nice to see how creative people can be. That is a cool looking character as well. Oh, this one looks familiar too. I can't place who it is. Oh! Android! Amazing! Heck yes, dude. Yeah, from DBZ. Oh, dude, people love doing 2B. Nier Automata's everywhere, man. Oh, that is cool. Check this one out. Man. Really nice. Yeah, there are some sick characters here. Let's go for male quickly. What, where the heck are we? Dude, what? I was about to say, are they like 3 pages of male characters? What is this? How did they do that? Oh, he's got a black marking over his entire face. That's pretty cool. See, that's creative. Oh, look at this. He's got a mask. And this one. Very cool. Oh. Joker. Yeah. And you can just import these by clicking copy character ID. And you'll see this is like updating constantly. Like it moves around. That's a really cool character as well. It moves around a lot. Yeah, like Naruto. You're going to see lots of Naruto in here. You're going to see lots of sort of DBZ in here. You're going to see lots of cool... That's a nice one as well. Look at that. Look how this was customized. I went back quickly to make it look like it's shaded, shrouded, basically. That's really smart. Really, really smart. I'm so impressed by you guys. Everyone. People are so good at this. Look at that. People are so good at this. I dig it. Anyway, I want to recommend that you guys check this out. If you're even slightly impressed by all of this, come have a look at it. You can actually even favorite characters and sort of save them for later. But this is a free-to-play game. You lose nothing in checking it out, other than a bit of your time and hard drive space. And if you sort of get invested, maybe you'll lose some money, but that's on you, okay? That's on you. So, please, if you're playing this, if you have anything positive and or negative to say about the game, let me know. Leave a comment. It's always fantastic to hear from you guys. Tell me which of the character designs are your favorite. Have you found any cool community-made ones that are just like, you know, eye-popping, amazing, fantastical, must-see? Let me know. Let me know. With that said, and with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy Tower of Fantasy. I hope you enjoy playing it. If you are jumping in on launch day, check back here soon for more. Give this video a like and share it around and do all that other good stuff. It really helps and I appreciate it greatly. And I'm out. I'm done. Happy that.